welcome to another tarot reading. Our topic for today is what inner transformation and changes you would be going through in the rest of 2025. Like always, you can pick pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, whichever pile suits you or attracts you the most. You can pick the pile through these charms and stones that are placed here, or you can go to the image that would be visible to you in few seconds, or from there you can choose pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Either way you like it. These are general readings and they do not have to resonate with you, so do not force it. And from the description box, kindly see the timestamps for your respective readings and also the booking details if you wish to book a personal reading with me. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment if the readings are resonating with you, if you're liking the videos that are being posted. And also, you can follow me on Instagram to see more readings there as well, right? So, let's start with your readings now. Hello, pile one. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what inner changes and transformations you would be going through in the rest of 2025. The cards that we have for you are Summer, and it says expansion and growth. Fruit, and it says achievement, success. So, one thing here is very clear for you, pile one, that it's it's because within you are feeling very confident, you are feeling so much motivated and inspired that that change in you is is being visible to you externally. So it's like you might see that you are getting lots of compliments in the rest of 2025, especially for your work, for your success, what you have achieved, the way you are carrying yourself as well, right? There's so much, the kind of aura that you have in the rest of 2025, it's so magnetic, it's so attractive. And this change is because of this inner transformation that you would be going through, right? It's like it's just like that summer season. It's where everything is clear, everything is very chirpy, everything seems light and very fresh. There's so much freshness in it. So whatever clouds of doubts you could be carrying right now or you have carried in the past, it's like the rainy season is finally over, the clouds are dispersed, and it's time for you to shine. This transformation from within, it could be that you might be going through some self doubts or self sabotage, but those things are clearing out for you. And through that inner confidence is what that change within is also resulting in the success outside, right? Let's see more. We have dragon, discover your courage, and it says make the best choices. So it's like you are also it's like if you have been sitting on some kind of a decision to make, and you are procrastinating or delaying because you're not very sure, so you are also discovering that courage of yours within. You are trying to somewhere really cultivate that strength within you and taking that decision, making that choice finally, right? So it's like taking a leap of faith as well, and irrespective of the consequences or irrespective whether you will succeed or you will fail, you are making that choice which was long delayed, right? So this is like a continuation of something which you are going through, right? It's not something which is coming out of nowhere, right? So this inner transformation of having that faith within you, having that confidence within you, and also somewhere permitting yourself to take a risk is what would be, is how your external world or the external circumstances, especially career wise, would be affected. People will see you in a different light because of the choices that you are making for yourself. It's like doing something differently. Or if you have always been a person who procrastinates a lot, or delays to make any kind of decision, or you are a laid back person, people will notice that somehow you have become active, You are no more delaying things, or you are no more running away from it, but you are facing the situation head on. So this change or this inner transformation is happening for you in the rest of 2025. Let's see more from tarot. We have projections. It's the Seven of Cups, the aloneness, Hermit card, and then we have the Two of Cups. So somewhere you realize it, pile one, in your head or in your heart, that sometimes the issues that are happening with other people around you, or whatever issues you have in your relationship, is somewhere a projection of your own mind. So you're projecting your own fears, your own insecurities onto that person and blaming them for a spoiled relationship, or for not having things worked out, right? So you are going through that hermit mode. You are going into that soul searching journey where you will meet yourself, where you will be somewhere face to face with your own fears, your own insecurities, and befriend them instead of them ruling you, instead of they sabotaging you and the relationship or friendships or whatever kind of partnerships you found form. You would be able to really dig deeper, go deeper, and have some insight of what the reality is. And this is very necessary for you in order to have a strong foundation in your relationships, to have a stronger connection where two different people can merge. One is yellow, one is pink, but yet they're able to merge and gel up with each other, right? So these things, these inner transformations, in the sense of battling, or not even battling, but somewhere accepting your fears, your insecurities, your jealousies, your dark side, right? Your shadow side. So all these things you will have a deep look within. You might take out some time, you know, to be with yourself, to really uh, have a zoom out view of what your thoughts are telling you, and how much real they are, and what is the next action you wish to take. So it's a journey of going within, deep within, having some space and time for yourself, in order to iron the creases in the outside world, right? Interactions with the outside world that you have. And once you do this, right, once you spend some alone time, once you do your inner work, it would be very easy to have strong relationships, to have strong friendships, to be able to see the differences, yet gel up at the end of the day, to not what do we say, not to accuse the differences, or not to you know criticize the other person for living differently, but to somewhere accept and understand that rainbow is made of seven colors, and every color or every way of life is a different way to live, right? It's not about right way to live or wrong way to live, right? So these are few of the choices or decisions that you would be making in the rest of these months. You would be doing your inner work, and the best outcome out of it, if you really do it, pile one, would be that your self doubt, your mind fog, or things that are not even there, but your mind is somehow projecting it because of its own mess within, right? They would be decluttered, and it will give you lots of strength, lots of confidence that is authentic and not based on something superficial, right? And it will also guarantee you lots of success with a fruit card here, right? It's like finally some kind of clarity has come within you, and you are able to take the lead. You are able to make the right choices, whether it's a relationship, whether it's the person you wish to be in partnership with, the whomsoever you wish to work with. Any aspect of your life will become much um, sorted, much simpler once you deal with your own projections. And this is what is happening for you in the rest of 2025. This is the kind of inner work, inner changes or transformation that you would be able to see for yourself in the rest of 2025. I hope this reading resonated with you, pile one, and if it did, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Hello, bye. Pile 2, if you chose this pile, let's see for you what kind of inner changes and transformation you will be going through in the rest of 2025. So, first we have for you Rosemary, and it says remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. Moth, and it says mystery, concealment, illusion. Let's see more. We have moving forward, get ready for positive change. And then we have dolphin, don't worry, be happy. Pile 2, whatever changes and transformations that you would be going through in the rest of 2025 are going to be slow, right? So it's not like some kind of a thunder or some kind of, shock is happening, nothing like that. It seems very gradual. It's like a process, right? And it's like unfolding of what's within, of where your faith lies, of where your loyalty lies, right? So it's like as time passes, things will get clear for you. You will also somewhere be, able to move out of some kind of illusions. Um, some Because it says mystery, concealment, illusion. So somewhere you would also be able to, the whatever we will see further what aspect of your life it's being talked about. So it could also be, of course nobody knows what future lies. We can only presume, we can only predict somehow, right? But reality comes only when we see it, right? So if you're worried about your future, what's next, what lies in next 3 months or in next 1 year, right? So all those things would get clear as time moves. And somewhere you are also being told that there's no need to be worried of how things play out, how life plays out for you. The only thing that you need to handle or you need to take care of is what is true to you, right? What is your truth? It says remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. So somewhere you will also realize what is important to you, pile 2, in the coming months, in the rest of 2025. You will bring some kind of change within you, and it's going to be a positive change, because till now your energies or your whole mood has been a bit frozen, right? Somewhere things has been slow, or you might have felt a little bit cold hearted, but there is willingness to bring some kind of positive change into your life, realizing or remembering what is that which really aligns with your authentic truth, not the truth which is told outside, not the truth that you might think is your truth by seeing a reading or hearing a quote. No, but the truth that resonates with your heart deep within. That's the kind of truth which will help you bring any positive changes and also help you move forward in your life. Because illusions or mysteries are only unraveled when we come face to face to it, right? um, Before that it's only presumptions, and it's like going in a rabbit hole of what ifs, what could be, right? So one, two messages till now we have for you. First is that you would be, in fact, realigning with your own truth, with your own authentic truth, which would help you move forward, take positive steps towards your future. And second, that whatever kind of disturbance or whatever kind of clouds or bubbles your mind is making how the future might unfold, um, it might not be true until you see it for yourself. Everything is just imaginary till now, and you do not need to be really worried, because things are not going to be negative, or things are not going to be very I don't know if you have some kind of a forsaken vibe within you right now, that I would be left alone, or I will not get any kind of support or help from anywhere. So these are all illusions which you need not to be worried about, right? Let's see further from your tarot. We have trust again. It's the Knight of Cups. Then we have fighting, Knight of Swords, and then we have the Thunderbolt, which is the Tower card. So somewhere this could also talk about your relationship with someone, your connection with someone, or it could also talk about your own battles that you're fighting within. Where one voice of yours tells you to have faith, trust, let go, surrender. The other voice of yours is completely opposite. It says, no, you have to defend yourself, you have to protect yourself, you have to, see every which way you can control, and you can just keep yourself protective, don't give up. So this battle within, right, pile 2, if this is the kind of challenge or battle you're facing between two voices, that those both the voice are going to go through a massive transformation, a massive change, because it seems like it has been enough, right? Whether it's the two voices within, or whether this is a person with whom you're going through this challenge or a battle, there is going to come some kind of tower movement, some kind of a breakthrough, where things will not continue the way they have till now. There's lots of resistance with this card, right? There's lots of trying to control, trying to defend, and not to loosen up, right? Maybe it's a mental war that you are having with yourself right now. So these things will burst open for the good. Whatever mysteries or illusions you might be having, all those things will get cleared. There would be a transformation taking within you, in the lines of, not feeling conflicted by these two voices, but letting yourself be. This reading is divided into two separate energies again. One is asking you to trust, have faith, and not be worried too much about the future. And both the, like, all these cards here are only somewhere trying to tell you that, you don't know the future, so do not play it in your head. Things will unfold when they have to. Before that, you can imagine every kind of scenario, whatnot. It will only disturb your mind, and nothing else will happen with that. You will also somewhere realize, pile to that, I think when this tower movement also happens, you will also realize that you were worried for nothing, that there was nothing that you were trying to control, or there was nothing you were trying to fight, right? Maybe you were overthinking about the consequences, you were overthinking about how will things go, but once it actually happened, it occurred, it wasn't that big a deal, right? But this is somewhere you are, how do I say, somewhere you are learning to surrender, you are learning to trust, you are learning to let things happen and go with the flow, instead of trying to control the outcome, or the situation, or even the future, right? Somewhere you are letting your heart win over your mind. That's what's happening for you in the coming months. That's the kind of change and transformation you would be able to see within yourself, and that's for the good. It's like one false layer of self is being, um, you know is sliding off from you, so that you can breathe a little deeper, breathe a little better. Right. So these were the messages for you, Pile 2. I hope this reading resonated with you. And if it did, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose this reading, let's see for you what kind of inner changes and transformation you would be going through in the rest of 2025. Let's see. We have Sage, and it says wisdom, purification, harmony. Cauldron, and it says creation, opportunity, caring. It's like releasing some kind of grudges. Anyway, let's see more. We have seven heavenly virtues, key to goodness. And then we have angel of miracles, open your heart, expect a miracle. For me, it seems like, the major inner transformation is about bringing back the sweetness within yourself, a kind of care, affection, and kindness for other people around you. It's like, releasing the negativity from your own heart, opening up your heart to other people, and allowing them to enter your life, allowing them to enter your heart, and create a very harmonious and loving and caring environment, right? Rebuilding your faith, rebuilding your trust, rebuilding that love within yourself. That is the kind of change I is visible to me through these cards, right? Let's see. Through tarot, we have the sorrow. It's the nine of swords, the nine of wands, which is exhaustion, and then we have five of wands, which is totality. Somewhere pile three, it seems like, and rightly so, exhaustion card somewhere also says is that you are exhausted, overthinking too much, right? And when this overthinking starts burdening us, because obviously when we overthink too much, it drains our energy, right? We feel exhausted even if we are not doing anything as such. Just mere thinking, too much thinking, depletes our energy, and it makes us feel tired, it makes us feel very irritated and frustrated. And I think that's what's happening to you, right? So somewhere you would be realizing this thing, you would be realizing that, how your own overthinking, how your own sleepless nights, how you're too much worrying, your mind is making you feel very caged and exhausted, and now it's time for some kind of a movement. You might also bring some kind of change to your diet, you might bring some kind of change to your own routine. Workouts are possible, exercises are possible for sure. Anything that helps you move, movement is needed, right? So that is one of the kind of health routine that you would be trying to adapt in order to keep your mind sane. Another thing is that, somewhere instead of being too rigid, or having too strong boundaries, that you push people away, and it only suffocates you, let alone how it suffocates your current relations. But because it suffocates you too, you would be allowing some kind of a space, right? Space between, um, letting it be, letting the conflicts be, and still um, trying to open your heart that, okay, I accept there are some negativities, there are some grudges in my heart, I accept that, but I also give space and openness to let love and harmony come to me, or even I develop it if it's not coming to me somewhere. So there, key to goodness, seven heavenly virtues again tell us, regaining your hope, releasing yourself from your own grudges, own knots, own wounds, which are not doing great to you. It's like a self service that you are doing to yourself. Pile three in the rest of 2025. Um, you might go and have some kind of lunch, dinner, or gatherings with the people around you, with your friends, with your families, or whomsoever you thought are not fit for you anymore. It's not like you would be going into any toxic situation back. It does not mean that. It means that, you will be opening your heart again to those people you think are not that bad, but your overthinking has made them look like that, right? So it's totally your discretion, right? Who are good for you, who are not. But somewhere, it's like, letting yourself have water, letting yourself parch that thirst which you only have in the first place, let yourself dry out, because you thought there's so much negativity, or you thought that things are not going well, or you could not handle it, or this, whatever your mind told you, whatever. story it told you, right? So that's why you're opening your heart, you're giving yourself the chance to open up your heart, and let's see what happens, instead of letting the sorrows of the past exhaust you and rob you from the happiness of the future. So that is what is happening. And it's not something which you won't be able to do. It's not something that will ask a lot out of you. It's not like you have to bring a lot of energy to open your heart to someone, or to just to allow a friend or two to hang out with them. It will come easily to you, right? It might need a push for sure, but it will come easily to you, pile 3. And if you get any kind of opportunity, any kind of invitation to hang out with people, go for that, just do that. You might be able to have some fresh air, you might be able to see things from a different perception, or just realize that that it's not too bad, or they are not too bad. Maybe it was my mind which was making me feel that way, right? So these are the things that are happening for you. These are the kind of subtle changes that are happening within you in the rest of 2025, and you would be able to navigate with it. It's not rocket science at all, right? So these were the messages for you, pile 3. I hope you like this reading, and if you did, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye.